motherfucker, because you aren't them. Excuse my French, motherfucker, you aren't them. Listen, you really got to understand this shit on a deeper level. Excuse my French once again, but I get passionate about these things. I want to move you forward. I want to move myself forward. Whatever it is. If you don't have religious views or beliefs, sexual sin, addictions, if you don't even want to use the word sin, sexual mishaps, whatever it may be, fast from these things immediately. Fight the trigger. Whatever struggle you're dealing with, you're not the same as that other person. Financial issues, you're not the same as that other person. They are just at a different point in their life. They're not richer than you. You can be richer in spirit than someone and have less money than them. Closing in on that 1 minute mark, I'm not there yet. Talk with Dev, conscious health and conscious wealth. You were just different than everyone is different. Listen, we think with the same consciousness sometimes. We're different avatars, but we all deal with the same shared experiences through billions. It gets very weird, it gets deep, and it makes you think, what the fuck is even going on here? Why is my struggle different than theirs? Why do I deal with harder things? You ever heard the term God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers? Whether you don't even believe in a God or whatever it may be, sometimes you deal with certain trials and tribulations because you have to. I'm sorry to break it to you. That girl, okay, you had to go through that. She had to cheat on you. She had to hurt you. She had to do this to you. Queens, because I don't pick sides. That had to happen to you. Sorry to break it to you. You feel me? 1+ minute in to talk with Dev. Your struggle is different because you are different. It's that simple. Now you can leave the video because I know you didn't want to stay the entire time. You feel me? That's all this shit is. And the thing is, you don't need me though. That's the thing. You don't need me to realize, to understand any of this shit. Get outside. Take a deep breath. Put some better things in your body, because that's what I advocate for. I don't do this shit to make $1 million. Will I reach hundreds of thousands of people? I'm on the way there, of course. And that's the mindset you need when it comes to anything in this life. Keep your head on straight, because there's too many ups and downs, not so many. So why are you dealing with struggles that other people aren't dealing with at your age? King or queen, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, whoever you are, whoever it is, I deeply appreciate you for pulling up, because you did not have to be here, because you're different. That's the answer. You're different than them. What the fuck? I'm sorry for cussing once again, but I'm really not sorry, because that's what I mean. I really mean it. That's why I'm cursing. What the fuck? Even as a curse word. There's alternatives to these curse words, and oh, that just sounds like a curse. Like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking too much. 2+ minutes in to talk with Dev. Why is my struggle different than someone else's? Why do I deal with more issues? Why do I receive so much hate? Probably because you're chosen. I don't know. Probably because you're meant to deal with this trial and tribulation so you can let others know this is what it is and this is what it's not. You were meant to get hurt. Sorry to say, sad to say, safe to say, we all were meant to get hurt in some way in this life. Negativity is natural, as I've always been saying. That's one of my biggest videos. Negativity is natural. Turning negative shit into positive shit. Like, what else can you do in this life? Sometimes I get it. You don't even feel like living. You didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here. Why am I here? Oh, well, you're in it. Be thankful, because some people wish they could even say that. They can't even talk through the fucking cognitive disabilities. The shit is insane. So next time you think about complaining, not to tell you, oh, you have to be happy with everything in your life. No. Shit is going to make you mad. But when you look at someone else's life and their point of view and what they're fucking dealing with, they're in a fucking wheelchair, my guy. You feel me? And it's not to judge you for feeling a way, because listen, yes, you're supposed to feel ways. That's fucking human shit. You're human. Be cool. You feel me? But please go touch a tree. Please get your feet neglected. And I'm not going to stop saying this. You feel me? I had 118 subs in March of last year. It's March 2025. That 1.5K is deeply appreciated, right? Like how I just said, I don't do it to, listen, I do this shit because I love the art of it. You know, I feel it's a talent to be able to talk about one topic for 8+ minutes. Obviously, I mix other things in. 8 to 10 minutes, that's how long I go if you didn't know. Any returning viewers, you knew that. Anybody that is new to Talk with Dev TV is deeply appreciated. You feel me? And this what I'm doing right now, this is not anything new. The electrons will balance out your body. In this earth will balance out your body. The neglection of nature needs to be studied. Once again, take a deep breath before you think about what you're about to do. Before you think about acting on what you want to act on, take a deep breath and then do it. Whatever. We are neglecting nature. I'm not telling you have to be a hippie, you have to be a hobo. No. Listen, a seed is planted in your mother. A seed is planted into the ground. It gets fertilized. The eggs get fertilized in your mother. Mother nature. Like, all these things add up for a reason. It's not a coincidence. You feel me? I'm just saying that if we just got into nature because it's the true peace, you would be able to sit with your struggles. There's no judgment out this motherfucker. All it is peace, wind, trees blowing, birds. You be cool. Think about it. Prayer, meditation, do what works best for you, and go touch a tree in nature. I promise you, you'll be cool. I'm closing in on that 5-minute mark. I think I'm there. You feel me? Your struggle is different because you are different. Nobody here is 100% the same. Yes, how I said, billions of shared experiences, but we all have our own thoughts. Now, we think about the same things and we deal with the same things, but we all have our own shit in this life that we have to get through and get over. You're different because you came up this way. You had a different family. You had a different person. You had a different point of view in your life. You had to deal with these struggles to become who you are today. That's just what this shit is. And that's just what this should be. I'm sorry to say, sad to say, safe to say, you were hurt because of this. Okay, well, are you going to sit in the hurt? You're not depressed. If you keep telling yourself you're depressed, you keep telling everyone you deal with depression, you're a depressed person, what do you think is going to be the outcome of it? You're in a depressive state in your life. Because I'm sorry to say, that person, not sorry to say, it's actually safe to say, and it's good to say, that person that you lost, if you're dealing with grief and can't get out of that depressive state, they're not going to want you to sit up there and ball up. I'm sorry to say it. And it's not to judge and not to come off like it's just being blunt. They're not going to want you to crawl up and ball up and die. Do the shit for them. And that's why a lot of people use a loved one as fuel. Use that bitch breaking your heart as fuel. Use that guy, that nigga, that what do the queens say? Well, however y'all diss a guy, not to diss people, but use him as fuel, queen. And it's not that simple, but it's that simple at the same time. Everything I speak on is easier said than done. Your struggle is different because you're different. I said that shit 5 minutes ago. That's all you needed. Once again, take a deep breath. Because half the time, that's all you truly need. Talk with Dev, Conscious Health and Conscious Wealth. I deeply appreciate anybody that made it this far. Listen, if you clicked for 1 second, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or stayed the entire video, is deeply appreciated. None of that shit, like, it doesn't truly matter to me. If one person resonates with my message, cool. The goal is reached. Do you feel what I'm saying? Did you pick up on anything I put the fuck down? You get me? Your struggle is different. Your experience is different because you are different. There's nobody else like you. Now, take that and turn that shit into something greater and bigger and better. Who am I, though? I only have 1.5K. He doesn't know what he's... Like, you feel me? Anybody on this life you can do whatever you want. Start it now. Listen, use your hurt and the shit you keep dealing with that you feel that nobody else is dealing with as fuel to become something that people admire. You feel me? That's what a lot of people do. They turn pain into possibilities. That's all this shit is, yo. You're different than everyone else. Shared experiences, but you're different than everyone else. That's why you're dealing with different shit. That's why your struggle is different. That's why your struggle is harder. So what? Once again, take a deep breath. Listen, if you resonate with anything, if you didn't resonate, if you commented, if you did comment, it's deeply appreciated. I'm going to keep giving my heart out and keep giving my thoughts and keep giving my processes out on this channel forever. Like, I'm never going to stop, and it's going to last forever, even when I die, when I'm 100. Or I'm going to die probably after I'm 100. I'm going to live very long. You feel me? But I deeply appreciate y'all. I'm signing out.